According to the Center for Disease Control, agriculture and farm work is among the most hazardous of occupations, with a 3% death toll. It is also the field with the most youth employed. I myself work on a family-operated farm, and the kids start out riding equipment when they're about 3. At around age 8, they start driving the equipment with an employee in the cab with them. And at age 10, they start driving the equipment by themselves. I could barely ride a bike by the time I was 10, let alone drive a 35,000-pound piece of machinery. Thanks to farmers and ag engineers, farm machinery is much safer today. However, the key to safety is still the human operator. Proper training is crucial. Let's emphasize safety basics. Encourage children to keep away from machinery, learn to follow safety rules, educate children and employees, and bottom line, practice safety. Ag safety has always been really important to me, especially as of 3 years ago. My cousin was in a tragic farming accident and he ended up losing his life just because of little things that weren't in place in regards to ag safety that could have changed outcome in his life. And if I could have used my speech for anything to make a difference so this tragedy wouldn't happen in any other family, no other family would have to go through the heartache that my family had to endure, I think it would all be worth it. Young people think that they're invincible. We don't have the mentality like, hey, today could be the last day of my life. I could trip over this and I could get seriously injured. I could go out and get in an accident, a car accident, just by doing stupid little things. And I think that that's a huge gap between adults and young people. As adults realize that life here is precious and that we need to preserve life, but young people think that we're invincible. And I think if mentors or employers understand that mentality of young people, I think it's easier to educate them because education is crucial. Little things can make a huge difference. Whether it's as small as changing one sickle section, making sure a hose is pulled away, making sure an emergency brake is on. If little things like that just change in your daily life and it could prevent tragedies, I hope that people can take that away from my speech.